Hi! The friendly Chinese was again at my door and brought me this little package. And I'm gonna unbox it now. Compressor coolbox. To compare the size, to the right is my old coolbox, and the compressor coolbox is way bigger, and the content is maybe a bit, yeah, the box is bigger but the content is smaller. Meanwhile, I was at the supermarket and I will put my errands in the box. And I have an old-fashioned thermometer that shows 19.5 degrees. And now comes the big moment. I press the buttons and nothing works. Why doesn't it turn on? To first unlock here and then turn on. I've set the temperature on 7 degrees and I'm gonna count the time. It's on the max mode and it uses between 35 and 45 watt. After 2 minutes, the temperature fell already 1 degree. And after 24 minutes, I have 7 degrees. And the power station has drained 2% and does not drain anymore at the moment. I'm gonna switch to eco mode. Again, I have trouble with the buttons. Let's check the thermometer. That was not 7 degrees. Okay, the display says 7. It's on eco mode. It uses 0 watt at the moment, and I leave it till tomorrow. Let's see. 16 hours later. The display shows 9 degrees, and I saw during the night it raises always up to 9, and then the compressor starts working again. But the most important thing, my power station has still 70% after 16 hours. My former coolbox drained the power station completely within 16 hours in the eco modus. Now let's have a look at the thermometer. I'm not sure if you could see the display, but it was about 8 degrees, and this bottle feels pretty cold, and this tin also. I'll stop this now and put my stuff back in the regular fridge. Voila! Now I'm curious about something else. I plugged my regular house fridge into the power station. Wow. To start up, it needs over 500 watts. And now it's down to 1 watt, and 1 watt is what it needs to make this 220 volts go. So at the moment it does not use anything. When I open the fridge door, I see the lamp needs 17 watts. Now it turned on working, and it needs 90 watts. As my fridge is mostly not so full, I have to think about to use the compressor coolbox at home also. Meanwhile, I recharged the power station to 100%, and the box is warmed up to room temperature. We'll put in some cool elements also in room temperature. And the thermometer. And this ice cubes maker. So it's on max mode, and I put it to minus 20 degrees. I've set the timer again, and now let's wait. 30 minutes later we are down to 5 degrees. After 40 minutes we are on the freezing point, and the power station still has 97%. After 1 hour, minus 7 Celsius. And the power station is on 96%. After 1 hour, 9 minutes, we have minus 10. And I can't resist to open it once now. Thermometer said it's 0 degrees and the water was not frozen yet. Still 95%, and you know what? I'm gonna take a nappy now and look again later. I'm back. And after 2 hours 50 minutes it is still stuck on minus 13. The power station is on 88%. I dare it once more. Thermometer was on minus 12. And the water began slowly to freeze. After 9.5 hours, the power station is almost down, and the temperature raises. It's now minus 6, and it was already on minus 18, but I want to see the 20, so I put it now on the house electricity. but the ice is good. After I connected it to the house electricity, it cooled down to -20 pretty fast. So I can defrost my home freezer now. But before we do this, I want to do one more experiment, and after that I will give you my conclusion to all this. I charged the power station a little bit and connected the freezer. We're gonna switch it on now. Again, it uses over 500 watts to start up, and then it goes down to 0. I opened the door and I'm waiting that it turns on again. There it goes with about 70 watts. That's about the same like the fridge. So here comes my conclusion. First of all, the disadvantages. The compressor coolbox is much bigger than my old electric coolbox, and the electric coolbox can contain much more content than the compressor coolbox. Second is those buttons are really tricky to handle. And third, my thermometer did not always show the same temperature than the display said, but this could also be a fail of my thermometer. The box looks good and solid, and I think for 128 euro it's a good deal compared to other compressor cool boxes. Of course, this all has to be tested also in hot summer temperatures, and I will do that in my future trips. So this is a good reason to subscribe this channel, then you don't miss anything. So I hope you like this review. Give me a thumb and see you soon. Bye.